Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Syam Azim bin Sungib. My matrix number 6 is 2041 and I would like to explain about our introduction. This project will determine the performance of the characteristic of a diesel engine by using the application of the polynomial interpolation method and Newton divided difference. The project will determine on which method are the best method to determine the performance of the diesel engine. Both methods will be compared to their real life result and which will be determine which method have the highest accuracy. The parameter that we choose for this project are the torque, power, and the fuel consumption rate. I will pass to my next team member to explain more. This is
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nazir bin Muhammad Zamri and my card matrix is CE200085. So today I will explain the method. What is the method that have been used and how we use the method to solve the problem. So let's get into the next slide. Then we got the question for the methods, which is what the suitable method to solve the problem, how to solve it, and how to analyze and discuss the method. So for the suitable method, we have choose two interpolation method, which is Lagrange interpolation and Newton's divided difference method. Because to find the polynomial interpolation methods, we choose to solve the problem because the results from the table is distinct. So we can find the polynomial in between of the interval of the results. How to solve using the Lagrange interpolation? For the Lagrange interpolation, we choose the fourth order Lagrange, which is we take five interval of 5 points of interval. Let's say our interval is 0 until 5. So here is our formula for the Lagrange interpolation. So we will enter the, as an example, we want to find the value of 100 in between of 50 until 200. So the value of 100 will be here, in here, and here x will be substituted. X is 100 and it will be substituted into the formula, and 100 will insert into the formula, and then the interval value, let's say from the interval from 1 is 0.5, and then x1 will be 0.5, and it will continue until the 5 different points. How to solve using the Newton divided difference? So from here, from the from the table here, we can see there is many order of difference. So our calculation will be involved until the fourth order difference. So the result, the final result, which is, let's say we want to find the interpolation of 100. So the 100 will be the it will plus all the fx value until the end, and we will find the approximation of the value. How to analyze? Okay, let's for the next part, which is how to analyze and discuss about the interpolation. So from the result of manual calculation, the answer will be compared to the actual value, which is from the actual table. And from the manual calculation, we will find the absolute error, and from the absolute error we will be analyze from the result of the calculation. So we will choose three different points, and and the most stable and accurate result will be taken as the better methods to solve the problem. And the calculation will involve of three different value, which is stock, power distribution, and weight. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, hi and Assalamualaikum Doctor. My name is Najah binti Ismadi. Nama BT CE200166. For our, I am from Group 8. For our project, my part is results and discussion. So I will present. This is our manual calculation. We calculate three torque, power, and weight. So this is example for torque. Using the Lagrange interpolation method. So we refer to your lecture, the formula in the lecture and the notes. So we get this answer. We find the X 100, the 1,600 and 2,000 and 2,400. So we get this answer first 0.175 and the actual result is 0.18. We get the different answer for a little bit, but it can be acceptable. So for 2,000, 0.2, and we get same the answer with actual result. Last 0.203, at the actual result we get 0.202. We get the different 0.001. Okay, and next we calculate using the Newton's divided differences method. So we also follow the notes for the formula and we get this answer same with the result using the Lagrange interpolation. Okay. Okay, what are you finding? Okay, what we are finding, we after consider all of the results, we can conclude that the difference result were produced through manual calculation and experiment data. And we furthermore we can see calculation using two method difference from the experiment data, although significant, and we can acceptable the data. And the last manual calculation requires student to enter each value one at time, which so it may increase the key in when we key in the data, we can get the error lah, and we got the wrong answer. Okay, next, why you get this result? Why we get this result is different method were used to obtain all results. They must have some different in result from manual calculation. In addition, the manual calculation was completed using the approach taught in class and the notebook as a reference. Meanwhile, in manual calculation, the formulation are different, follow the each method, and but we get the same answer using two different methods. Okay, for the Lagrange interpolation and Newton's divided differences method, we used to calculate the absolute error. Finally, Newton divided differences is the simplest method to the use different references as the same reference, yeah, or completely different results. Okay, now why you get these findings? Okay, we get this finding because the decimal place setting is the reason for the discrepancy between the result obtained by manual calculation and the experiment data. The calculator we are using today has a limitation in that it can display 8 bits of data. Meanwhile, the result produced from the experiment data are more accurate because all decimal places was taken into data. That's all part from me, and thank you.
Our conclusion. From this project, we can conclude that the calculation procedure presented here may be useful to determine the performance characteristic of the digital engine. Both methods for the language interpolation method and Newton method give nearly as a result. The advantage of using Newton interpolation method are more data can be added to improve the accuracy. And the Lagrange method advantage is it is require less work and it is recommended to be applied in the problem that we had experienced before. That's all for me. Thank you.